Wow, I actually own land in Kenya.
Yeah.
You get like I actually own some piece of soil somewhere,
Yeah.
and I can pitch my tent there. My title deed with my name, guys. Oh my
Congratulations, being a landowner.
You guys, you have my heart.
Hi guys, my name is Olivin Kirote and I'm the founder of ONR. I am here at Goshen because guys, I now own my first piece of land in Kenya with Goshen Acquisitions Limited. Here's my title deed. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Olivin Kirote and this is Olivin Kirote, rebranded, also known as ONR. So I don't know what title I went with, but I've been meaning to title this video how I turned my life around in 5 years, or from broke to landowner at 26. Let me tell you, I have thought of the titles, so I bet it's one of them. I've reached a place where I really want to get back to my YouTube channel, and I hope you guys can tell that I'm trying to get back to my YouTube channel, but I also want to just start sharing how my 5-year journey has been on YouTube in different ways and perspectives. Okay, so I did start YouTube in 2018 August, and we are about 2023 April, so you could really say it's kind of almost 5 years. Okay, and I just wanted to share 5 things that I've done that have really catapulted me in the last 5 years. The thing is that I'd like to put as a disclaimer is none of these things are instant, guys. None of these things are, you know, like a snap of a finger and then you get to that. It's been years, guys. It's been years. Okay, it's been years of me doing the same thing over and over again and reaching where I am today. So I can proudly say that in the last 5 years after I finished uni in 2018, a girl has been able to do so much, and we are truly grateful to God. But one of my biggest investments or achievements is honestly owning my 1 acre piece of land in Emali sides with Goshen. That is one of my biggest achievements till date. I actually wore this top when I went to sign the documents and get my title deed. I'll show you guys a video
To show you your completion package, ensure that you have everything.
Yeah.
First one is a duly executed and stamped agreement of sale. The second
Is
one,
original title deed
Yes.
in respect of Kajodo. Okay.
the
Application
for registration, which is this
one.
and then the land transfer. The third one is the Goshen Acquisitions Board Resolution.
Board resolution. Next, a copy of the stamp duty payment.
The next document is a copy of the consent to transfer and a copy of application for consent.
Then now there is mutation form
Yes.
and registry index.
The next one is certified copies of Goshen Acquisitions Incorporation. And then it should also have our KRA PIN
And identification card,
Yeah.
I guess, of the owner
And
of
even
the
of the
company
owner,
that's selling to me the land.
Exactly.
At this point, someone's like, Oliver, do you own land? Come.
Yes.
Come and show you. Wow, I actually own land in Kenya.
Yeah.
You get like I actually own some piece of soil
Yeah.
somewhere, and I can pitch my tent there.
Yeah.
But I've enjoyed myself. Hopefully I'll come back for more land, or I don't know, maybe for business. You know what I mean? I'm a content creator. I'm never gonna pay a card. At this, me, I'll market myself. I'm never gonna pay a card. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. My title deed with my name, guys. Oh my
Congratulations, being a landowner.
You guys, you have my heart.
Hi guys, my name is Olivin Kirote and I'm the founder of ONR. I am here at Goshen because guys, I now own my first piece of land in Kenya with Goshen Acquisitions Limited. Here's my title deed. That is one of the things that I was looking back and going like, Olive, in 5 years you were able to do that. Like many people actually don't get a chance to do that, but you were able. So yeah, another achievement for me is honestly traveling the world. Okay, let me not say the world because sija talk about the African continent with my own coins, but being able to actually travel with my own coins. I mean, for a long time it's been your parents, you know, pay for you to travel, or when the family is traveling, but reaching a point where I can actually travel on my own coins, that has been an achievement on its own, and I'm grateful to God because I have been able to see a couple of places, some yes in the country, some outside Kenya, and all glory to God and the hustle. Okay, all glory to God and the hustle. 5 things that I believe I have done that have turned my life around in 5 years, from broke to landowner, traveling queen, and serial investor in crypto, in real estate, and so many other things. First things first is I changed my mindset. I dropped my limiting beliefs and I adopted a better way of thinking, which in turn led into how I did my things. You really need to work on your mindset. You really need to work on your mind. It's coming to a place where I believe, yes, obviously money is not everything, but with money you can do a lot, okay? It's accepting that if I want to make money, I need to love money. I need to talk good things about money. I need to affirm that I can own that kind of money, and it's for me to achieve, you know. Another quote that I like, that I live by, says, a lazy person would rather make excuses on why they can't do something than bother investigating how they could possibly do it themselves. So I really do hope that you're not a lazy person and that you're going to bother yourself to investigate on how to grow your money, how to grow your income, how to grow your investments, how to turn your life around. Second thing that I did that has definitely turned my life around is I visually painted a picture of my goals on a vision board. First one is this one. I remember I did this vision board in 2020, if I'm not wrong, and it looks pretty old, if I'm being honest, but everything on this vision board was actually achieved. Like, I wanted to be consistent with my working out. I did it. I wanted to make at least $1,000 a month. I did that and passed it. I wanted to expand our farming business, which we did. I wanted to get 10K on YouTube, which I did. I wanted to get 10K on Instagram, which I did. You really have to paint a picture of your goals, and you really need to be clear and defined on what those goals are to you. If it's, let's say, a platform like YouTube or Instagram, do you want to grow your following or your subscribers? Is it an income goal that you have? Do you actively want, don't say I want to make money. What do you mean you want to make money? You need to put in an exact figure and say it, I actually want to make $10,000 a month. And you can see from the back, like, I have 2 vision boards that are currently chilling. And every day I look at them and it's a reminder that I'm gonna get this ish, guys. I'm gonna get this ish, and I'm working towards clearly set, defined goals. But what the picture does is affirm my mind, affirm my subconscious that I have already received it. So what my mind is doing is just trying to piece it together and help me achieve it. You know what I mean? So it's, people call it manifesting, okay? But I believe it's just because you really put your mind into it and then it manifested. But like, ideally you actually worked towards it as well. Have those numbers down, put it in paper, put it in detail, put it where you can see every day that these are the millions I want to make. Like, believe it so bad that nothing can actually fault your goal. Third thing, guys, third thing that I did that has literally turned my life around is definitely I doubled down on what I love and I used it as an avenue to make money. And again, there's a quote that I love that says, people say, I love this so much that I would do it for free, but I choose to say, I love this so much that it's the only thing I would do for money. I did start YouTube in 2018, and it's been a journey of rebranding, growing, not knowing what I need to do, changing my ideas, being in crypto. But then ideally, the core is I love creating content. I love sharing what I've learned. I love researching information and sharing it with people. I love teaching. And the faster I realized this, I was like, oh, okay. So I can actually use this thing that I love and make money from it. Double down on whatever you're doing and make it make you money. Learn all the tricks and tips in your space on how to make money. If you're employed, how do people ask for a raise? Do you go to the boss and say, I can do more for more money, or I can bring you more profit in your business for a bigger salary? If it's business, find ways to increase the income that you're getting from your business. If it's content creation, be consistent and create as much content as possible for you to actually make that money. And ask yourself, how fast can I increase this cash flow? Like, I honestly don't think I'm personally not trying to be a millionaire in dollars at 70, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to be a millionaire in dollars as fast as I can. So I'm always like, and let me not lie to you guys, as long as you're doing it the right way, obviously, and you're not doing conning, wash or get rich quick scheme, please be in a rush to make that money, because you will be able to enjoy that money for long. I know the faster I do it, the longer I get to enjoy it, and the slower I do it, then the less time I have to enjoy it. If I decide to take my time, make money slowly, then I'm gonna enjoy my money when I'm 60. Are you kidding me? But if I work fast, work smart, then I get to enjoy my money sooner, and I get to travel and do fun things like when I'm still young and energetic. So guys, double down on whatever it is that makes you money. Okay, my fourth tip is definitely, I learned that money is attracted to people who can multiply it. It is not just about how much money you make, it is about how you do with your money. So learn how to invest, where to invest, and start immediately. So this point will tie into the previous point. Guys, there is no freaking way you're going to be able to invest and multiply your money and be wealthy if you spend all the money that you make. Whatever amount of money you get, which is basically your income minus your expenses, equals to savings and investments. I'm not putting wants, because wants are basically expenses. Okay, so people are going to be like, oh, all if they are wants, they are needs. It's also about the expenses. They are all expenses in my head. So guys, every time you get your income minus your expenses equals to savings and investments. So you know, people save, but you don't realize for you to be wealthy, you kind of need to invest. And if you're saving, there are only 3 reasons you need to save. 1, save for your emergency fund or emergencies. Again, your emergency fund or emergencies will heavily be dependent on your lifestyle. If you probably have children and a family, your emergency fund should be as good and secure as possible. If you're a single girl, or rather a solo dolo human being, no family, no responsibilities, maybe your emergency fund doesn't need to be that big, because I mean, it's just you could live on 1 meal a day. But if you had children, they can't live on 1 meal a day. The second thing you should only save for is maybe for a purchase, maybe a couch or a car or a house, something that really needs a tarnish of money. You can save for that, right? And most of the time people park their money in a money market fund or a savings account, but it's because you're trying to save to buy something. And the final thing is you're trying to save to invest. So if you're saving for any other reason, then I do not know why you're saving. Like, do not put money somewhere if you don't know why you're putting it there. If I'm saving, it's because I know I'm saving for a trip, or I'm saving for a purchase in my house, a big purchase, or I'm saving because I want to invest in something. I need a ton issue of money. I want to pay and get it over and done with. I'm not trying to pay in installments, so I'm gonna save for it. So with that in mind, guys, for you to be able to start building your wealth portfolio, because I guess the only reason we're investing is so that we are able to be financially free in our old age. We are able to enjoy our money. Do that now. And investing is a way to multiply your money, okay? And that's what I did even with my land. I had good cash flow, especially in 2022. I was making good money, and I just looked at this money and I was like, the whole of 2021 I really pushed a lot of my investments in crypto. Can I do something different? Let me focus on real estate. Many people do the 50-30-20, where you say 50% goes to your mandatory expenses, which are rent, utilities, and food. Then 30% goes to your wants, which is, I guess, shopping, clothes, treating friends and family. And then 20% goes to your savings and investments, or even debt repayment if you have debts. It's a really good place to start if you have good income. But if I'm being honest, if your income is very, very low, probably even 100% is going to mandatory expenses. That's fine. We've all been there, guys. Let me tell you, we've all been there. But the more you focus on growing that cash flow, the more you'll be able now to move past survival. And let me tell you, the only 2 ways for you to reach this other category. You either work hard and grow your income, or you reduce your expenses. I will not lie, I am not a fan of reducing expenses because once a wallet is expanded, it is difficult to take it back to its original size. Once you know a good living, you know, a good house, or you know, good food, and then you're telling me to go back to not eating nicely or to living in a place that I don't like, it's difficult. So what I choose to do is work hard and increase that income in any way possible. Obviously not any way, but you know what I mean, you know, the right way is possible. So I usually tell people, instead of trying to reduce your expenses, can you work on trying to build your income? And that's what has actually worked for me in the whole of 5 years. Finally, the last thing that I learned in the last 5 years that has honestly transformed my life is that time is the greatest asset, right? And I might say something that will come out controversial, but you know what? I'm just sharing my learnings. I learned that wealthy people value time more than money, while poor people value money more than time. And it's a poor man's mindset to always think of money as compared to your time. And I can give an example. Wealthy people look at time as a ticking time bomb, like it's in less capacity, because first of all, you don't know when you're dying. Let's just start from there. So for them, it's what am I doing in this time that is actually of importance? Am I spending time with family? Am I making memories? Am I investing my time in income generating opportunities that are going to grow my income from X to Y? Like for them, time is so much more of importance instead of money, because for them money is just a byproduct of what they decide to invest their time in. I will proudly say that I have been the poorest delegator in this world. Let me tell you guys, I can die doing everything, but the more I understood this, the more I realized that I needed to delegate for me to have time to do more things. And I can proudly say that in 2023 I have finally understood that statement. Draft daily activities on a list. What do you do on a daily basis? And out of all those, pick 5 things that you know are of importance in helping you generate money, or keeping you healthy, or making you happy. You know, maybe social time. Sometimes you can have a social moment, things that, you know, things that generate joy. I mean, we're not trying to be depressed, bored, and mentally unavailable people. Just focus on the things that actually do you good. And the sooner I realized that, the sooner I started. Actually, the past 5 months I've been investing in not doing things in that list. For example, I would spend so much time cleaning the house, spend so much time buying ingredients, spend so much time cooking, spend so much time cleaning, and I'm like, Assis could just sit here, wake up, shoot videos, draft a course, launch a product, and make money. And I'm slowly realizing that yes, there is a part of me that feels like that's so much money that I'm giving away, but then I'm slowly seeing that I have so much time to invest in myself, invest in my knowledge, invest in my business, invest in my brand, and I know it's a matter of time for me to see the results. The sooner you understand that time is the greatest asset and not money, fam, the sooner you are to, I guess, turning your life around and making millions. Those 5 things that I've shared with you are things that have actually seriously catapulted me in the last 5 years. I've seen a lot of, you know, I've felt a lot of growth in myself, even just from how I move, the things I believe in, the conversations I have, the spaces I'm invited in, the friends that I've made, just because of changing things in my life and positioning myself to be a high value human being. Okay, a high value human being. I hope these 5 tips will turn your life around, but please note, nothing that I have mentioned will work if you do it once or twice. It's consistently, committedly, over time. It's valuing your time over time. It's growing your cash flow over time. It's investing your excess cash flow over time. It's changing your mindset and having a better one over time. It's having clear, defined set goals and a vision board that you look at every day and that makes you think of different ways to go at it in life over time that will give you the results that you need. I hope that in the next 5 years, Oli, future Oli, we're gonna be speaking something different. We're talking about 2028, a time like now. I hope the lessons will pretty much be the same or better. I hope the income bracket will be in the millions, and I don't mean in Kenya shillings, guys, in dollars. We're gonna be in the $1 million bracket. I hope in the next 5 years we'll have many passive income streams, and we are going to have learned ways to even multiply that money far much more than we know now. And I guess what, I hope the same for you too. So please take the 5 tips with you and run with them. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know your 5 tips that have transformed your life in whatever amount of time. Have you been doing something different, maybe since COVID, or just of late, that you've realized has really done a lot for you and you would share with us for us to do it as well? I want to share money principles that I've lived by in the last 5 years. I want to share how YouTube is a good source of income. Stay tuned for that, and let me know in the comment section if this is content that you're loving. And yeah, I want to say bye guys. See you on the next one.